Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your brother coming right back at you once again, trying to wake you up at this satanic matrix that we live under. Ladies and gentlemen, just like it was in the movie Matrix, please unplug from the matrix, ladies and gentlemen, because the whole world is going to hell in a handbasket. I'm telling you. Okay? And I will try to prove it to you in the next more than 15 minutes. Okay? So here we go. We must admit, regardless of what you believe, what I talk about here, regardless of what your opinion is, what I bring out here on my video, you cannot deny the fact that man has done a terrible job on this planet. And it all comes down to what? To worshiping the enemy, not just of God, not just of humans, but of life itself. We don't want to think that he exists. In fact, the greatest trick that the devil did was to making people believe that he doesn't exist, that he's a figure of our imagination, that we actually create our own hell and our own demons. No, ladies and gentlemen, we open up the doors to the demons and they come and do nice work, just like they've been working humanity. Okay? The demons, the devil, they've been working humanity. And you may say, well, Mr. Rubin, what is the purpose of the devil working humanity? Well, trying to make believe and make God believe that he made a terrible job with the human creation and with all of creation. And he knows he's gonna lose. He lost in the beginning and he knows he's gonna lose at the end. It's just ridiculous. Hence, this is why you see humanity acting ridiculous. We must admit that men have become a confused creature, a self-made confused creature by freaking design. In other words, he has developed the same mindset as his God. Just like it's in the dollar of the United States, in God we trust. They trust in their God. That's why that money that money that says in God we trust is used for wars, for the experiment worked on humanity right now, and we know what we're talking about, right? So this whole world is totally confused, ladies and gentlemen, based upon lies. Those who do not remember their past are condemned to repeat it. Well, I would say that this whole world is repeating, it is constantly repeating history. Except that this time around, being that this is the last generation, the last hurrah for the human creation on this planet, well, guess what? History, all of history is repeating itself right before our freaking eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, the powers that be. I mean, think of this for a minute. The powers that be, do you really think that they care about you? If you think that, then I don't know, based upon what logic you think that the powers that be care about any of us. If they don't care about a human being that is developed in a woman's body, and they just can bring it out in pieces, man, through the satanic process of abortion. If they can do this, do you think they care about the grown-ups? About the adults, in the so-called adults in the room? Don't think that for a minute. But guess what? It's too late for most of humanity. For all of humanity, actually. Because they've already been programmed to believe the lie that is being pushed right before their eyes. And the confusion, it is done by design. Because a confused and deceived society and a chaotic society is much easier to control. Okay? It is easier to deceive 1 million people than to kill. It is easy to control 1 million people than to kill a million people. Okay? And what do I mean by that? Isn't it obvious? This whole world is under a spell. Whether you want to believe it or not, we are living in the last days. And you probably heard this from many religious organizations out there, but isn't that the whole point? You see how you're being worked? Religions, I don't care which religion. Let me say it again. I don't care which religion. They all Masonic. They all Masons. They're all being created by the devil himself, the God of this world. This is Satan's times, okay? And he's going all out. He knows his days are numbered upon this earth. His reign is about to be over. And we, as human beings, have the potential to make it through this by the only obvious thing, and that is going back to our Father, to our Creator. Okay? So, the paradigm of keeping the world divided, the paradigm of division and confusion is working like clockwork. People are confused. People that got the job are now asking themselves, why did I get it? Why did I get it if I have to wear a muzzle on my face? Because you've been deceived. Because you've been worked. Oh, Ruben, but there's a lot of people that are dropping. Oh, yeah. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, not only that, the numbers are being hidden from you. The real casualties of this war are being hidden from you. People are dropping like flies everywhere through this experiment, through this worldwide experiment, and they are being hidden from you, but you don't hear it in the news, because remember, they control the media. They control tech. Okay? Haven't I been telling you all this time, for many, many years, that Facebook is just a front? The guy that supposedly owned, he's related to the Rockefeller, ladies and gentlemen. Facebook is just a front. It is a government entity. Wake the hell up. So I'm here. I'm only here to tell you the truth. See, this is why I recommend to most people, if they're not really ready to hear this truth, to please unsubscribe from my channel and keep on going. Because when you go in front, as we all are destined to be in front of our Creator. Okay? So that we have, the time of reckoning is here. The real judgment day is here. And the judgment day is nothing more, nothing less, and nothing more of what you have done with your life. That's where the true spiritual essence of a man lies. It doesn't lie on some religion. Doesn't lie on, no, your personal relationship with your Creator and how you live your life. And if you are following the 10 Commandments right before me, right behind me. Ladies and gentlemen, the purpose of, one of the greatest purpose of this psychological operation called religious concept is so that you won't believe me. So that you would think that this is I'm just a conspiracy theorist. But I'm here to tell you, I don't belong to no religion. All I preach here is a way of life. All the Bible talks about is a way of life. It doesn't talk about, oh, if you belong to this religion, you'll be safe. Just like the rapture people. They believe that they're going to be raptured. And that all humanity, they're going to be raptured into the clouds. And that all humanity are going to be suffering. And then they're going to be judged. And then they're going to be safe. What a satanic lie. So the paradigm of division, keeping the masses divided, keeping a society confused, keeping a society in a restless, in a chaotic state of mind. Ladies and gentlemen, you own this society. Okay? When I used to sell drugs back in New York many years ago, one of the first things that we used to do is to get people that we knew, to use them as guinea pig, to see how the drug was going, how, and then they would give us their opinion. And they'd be like, yeah, it tastes good. Oh man, this is good, man. You got some good stuff up in here. Well, guess what? Just like the sorcerers we were, then we started moving this baby. Heroin. That's how I started, selling heroin. Okay? And we used to make a lot of money. It's all about the money, ladies and gentlemen. The love of money is the root of all evil. I know. And it was all based upon a lie. Everything is a lie on this planet. We live on a lie. Okay? For instance, your vote don't count. Yeah, people, they vote and they say, oh, make a difference. Well, what does that say? And this is where I get people when they say that their vote count. The fact that things actually get worse and worse. What does that say about your voting? What does that say about you as a supposedly intelligent person? You vote this leader in. Did you vote for this grandpa dementia? Well, they want you to believe that. That's why they talk about all of this voting rights or whatever. That's why they're pushing this. That's why the Democrats that left Houston on a show. It's like a circus show, ladies and gentlemen. Because they are all in it. It's all a freaking joke. Wake the hell up. You are being played. Not only did I sell drugs, ladies and gentlemen, I also used to be a door-to-door salesman before I sold drugs. And believe me, that's where I learned how naive and how easy it is to work the human mind. For me being a stranger to actually be invited and earn people's trust, be invited just for people giving me a few minutes of their time, they end up inviting me into the houses. And then once they invite me into the houses, I knew I had a sale. And it was all based upon a lie. Okay? So, quickly, let me just say this real quick. Since we disobey our very essence of what we were, one with our Creator, the great I am, we turned into our worst enemies, and that's what we are right now. And we have, and the powers that be have divided each other, because we were divided anyway. So much so that we don't. Just look how we treat each other. We don't treat each other with respect as the created souls that we are upon this earth. And because of this disobedience, because of the creatures that we are, the souls that we are, we begin to die after we disobey our Creator. And then the survivors of the fittest game began to keep our breath, which gives us life. The auto-preservation began. It was like selfishness to the max. It was like me, myself, and I, and F the rest. And because of this reason, war started. There have been so many wars upon this planet. This whole world is tainted with blood, with innocent blood. Robbings, killings, gossipings, envies. So, the powers that be have created a perfect system. And they control both sides. Let me give you some of these sides that they created and that they control. You got the creationist, and then you got the evolutionist. The creationists are the people that supposedly believed, okay, that God created, the obvious, that God created heaven and earth. And then you got the evolutionist, saying that we actually came to be billions and billions of years of evolution upon this planet that came out of a big bang, and molecules and everything started raining, and then life was spawned. Really? These two ideas, ladies and gentlemen, okay? You may say, well, Ruben, yes, they were both created by the powers that be to politicize so that people be confused. And you know who are winning this game? The evolutionists. Why? Because the creationists fell into this trap. Then you got the abortion people, the people that push most of them feminism. They created the abortion rights. Margaret Sanger to destroy the black race, ladies and gentlemen. Then you got the pro-lifers. Once again, the powers that be created these two sides, and they control both of them. Two, you got the Islamics and Christians. And Christians that have been at war with each other even until this day. If not, take a look at Nigeria. Now, but I want you to think of, I want you to take a look at this. I want you to understand, pause for a minute, and understand that the Islamic faith came out of the Persian mythology. Then the Roman Catholic Church hijacked it completely. So the Islamic faith was created and pushed by design by the Roman Catholic Church so that the Protestants that were coming out of the Roman Catholic Church, the Christians, they were being slaughtered by the Islamic. Do your history, ladies and gentlemen. Number three, you got the Democrats, which is like the Democrats, but I call them Democrats. And then you got the Republicans. Okay? The Republicans. But I like to call them, I call them the reptilian, the reptilians. They're both the same. You see the paradigm of division and confusion of this earth? It is done by design to keep you confused. Then you got the always fight between man and woman. See, if you don't have a relationship with your Creator, you are lost. You don't understand why women are the way they are. You and woman, much less the woman will understand why the men are. So if there's no understanding within a couple, then there's no future. Then there's no future for the human race. See, that's why it has become so easy for the devil to destroy the family. There's no such thing as family nowadays. Okay? Did you know that? Okay? Did you know that? Family is completely destroyed now. And that's why the devil is introducing his own family, which is binary, non-conformist, gender, definite, which came out of the LGQ, out of the homosexuality community. Now a man can go into a woman's bathroom. If he wakes up feeling like a woman, then he's got the right to go into a woman's public restrooms. We live in crazy time on steroids, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And why is that? Because we have let it happen. Then you got what is called the liberals and the conservatives. You think there's really a difference between them? No, they're both the same. Birth of a father will always stick together. Remember the paradigm, just like the Democrats and the Republicans Okay? Your leaders are chosen. Your votes don't count. But they make you believe that your vote counts to give you the illusion that you got power. You don't have none. If not, then answer me the question that I asked you. Why are things getting worse and worse? And I don't want to hear the answer, oh, Ruben, the answer is complicated, yeah, there's some policies, blah, blah, blah. No. The reality is, so you mean to tell me that the Joe Biden, grandpa dementia, he just went in there by himself. A man that didn't even campaign. Ladies and gentlemen, please. And I don't want to hear about that there's fraud. There was no fraud here in the election. And that's how I agree with you two. Your leaders are chosen. Wake the hell up. When are you going to wake up from this illusion that you live under? When things are when we get to the point of no return, and we're almost there. Then you got the other one, the jabbed and the unjabbed folks. First, they were telling you to get jabbed. Now you got jabbed. Now you have to wait a minute. Now you are the problem. See, they got you. I told you. Oh, Ruben, but my life is a little easier. I'm able to travel. I'm able to go into a certain store. Yeah. So you are part of this system. You are part of a system that is going to be destroyed. You want to be part of that system, then you will be destroyed along with it. I'm not part of this system. And I will live and die by my principles. Okay? I have my creator that provides everything that I need. Now I know you're probably gonna say, then quit your job and see how's that gonna go. Well, let me just tell you, if I used to work quit, okay, then what rights do I have to have things? I won't be able to afford my rent. I won't be able to afford my food. See, I be tempting my creator. In fact, in the Bible, the creator, the great I am, is very clear in that. He says, those who do not work, then they should not eat. You understand? The God that I serve is real. He keeps it real. So I'm not going to quit. He will have to take me out. Eventually, I will have to get out of where I work right now. But I work for the government. But you know what? He's got something ready for me. He will have something ready for me. That's how he works. See, when you don't believe or live according to how God wants you to live your life, you don't have an idea of what I'm talking about here. You be like, what? What the hell is this guy talking about? Okay? All I gotta say is don't let it be too late for you. And by the way, I just told you, the jab numbers, the people that are dropping like flies, the jab, they got the jab, they got jab. I'm telling you, they are hiding the numbers from you. The people that are dropping like flies. And then when you come to wake up, it'll be too late because they have kept you distracted with this confusion. Dr. Fauci, the CDC, they keep changing. See how they confuse you? They keep changing this. It is time to stop the madness. It is time to stop the confusion. Then you got your sons and daughters against their parents. This is the reality that we are living. How many times have I heard kids say, I hate my parents? See, because once the family is destroyed from within, the devil works the family from within, and there's no family. Then there's going to be a lot of blaming to go around. Do I blame dad? Do I blame mom? Well, I hate mom. Well, no, I hate my dad. You know, I hate both of them. It is unbelievable. It is what it is. Because we are lost. That's why people are living in this mentality. It is what it is. Because they don't know what it is. Okay? That's how they say. Then you got the people that have the the muscle and the unmuscle folks. People that are even while driving their car, they have the muscle in their faces. That's how brainwashed they are. It is sad, ladies and gentlemen. It is sad. Then you also have the very soon, which is coming all over the planet, is already being observed in Poland. You got the people that keep the Sabbath as a holy day. The Sabbath day, Saturday, as a holy day. A day of rest. Where you get your rest from all your work. And that the day you pray to your Creator. I mean, you pray to Him every day. But I'm saying you pray, you rest, you don't do no work. The only thing that you should do is go visit our prisoners in jail. Go visit our people that are sick in the hospital. You know, good things. If not, stay home, relax, study the Bible, and pray to Him. And you will see the difference. That's how you celebrate your Sabbath day. But again, that a war is being waged on that. Underneath of it all. You got the people that keep the Sabbath day holy against the who? The Sunday keepers. The first day of the week. You see? The devil, see how the devil have worked the masses and have worked humanity? Because humanity is so easy to work. We human beings are so easy to deceive. Ladies and gentlemen, in fact, one of the links that I will send you talks about how easy we are deceived. For instance, Jeff Bezos making you believe that he went to space. Branson from Virgin Airlines making you believe that he went to space. Now, you may say, well, Ruben, what is the purpose of this multi-billionaire guys doing this? The whole purpose is, ladies and gentlemen, let me just say it to you, something that they've been doing all along. Public stunts. If you have a product to sell, if you represent something to sell, and you do something like this, you see what that's going to do to your public relations? You see how they work you on a psychological level that you don't even see it? Well, the same thing, that's how religions work you, the same way, exploiting your emotions. But everything was CGI. Everything was, it was like a cartoon. And I'm going to show you proof. My friend, that used to have a channel called Russian Video. He's got a new channel. I'm gonna send you the links that he sent me. Wake up, ladies and gentlemen. They show it is time to wake the hell up from your nap. Because time is up. Now you may say, well, Ruben, what are they going to base this thing on? People that work the Sabbath keeper, the day of rest, and the Sunday worship. Because the Sunday worship is, even the word is telling you, they worship the sun. This whole world have always worshipped the sun. Go down through history. The Roman Empire did it. The Greek Empire had it. The Persian Empire had it. The Middle Persia. And then the Babylon Empire had it. The Sumerian Empire had it. All of them. The Egyptian dynasty, they all had gods. Now you may say, Ruben, well, okay. All people had gods. Which God do we have? Well, you named them. Thanks to the Roman Catholic Church, you named them. Which one you want to go? Huh? Just look at the virgins that they have. Virgin Mary, Guadalupe Virgin. You name it. We live in a diabolical, idolatry-filled world. All humanity is against God. I'm just saying. Just a figure of speech. Okay, you understand? Humanity as a creation is against God because it has been worked by the devil. Don't believe me? Well, just look what's going on in the world right now. People are walking around upset that they got the job and now they say, wait a minute, so now we are the problem? Now we have to muzzle up again? You think I was kidding? You think I was playing, right? Well, guess what? It's right here. So do you still think that I'm a conspiracy theorist? Do you still think that I'm a conspiracy theorist? Right here, it's in front of your eyes. It's hitting you. Wake up. Now, again, to answer your question, what are they going to be basing the Sabbath keeper against the Sunday worshipers? What are they going to be basing on this? Oh, something that you heard all along. What is it? Climate change. Oh, yes. They are conditioning humanity to accept all of the tragedies that are coming down. All of the catastrophe for nature coming down. And they all are bringing it down to what? To climate change. It is part of their evil, sneaky agenda, ladies and gentlemen. That's another big lie. You think AOC care about climate change? She probably doesn't even understand it. You think she cares about that? You think Schumer or the Republican care about that? When they all allow babies to be killed in the millions through the process of abortion, but yet we care about climate change. You see how ridiculous and how laughable our current state of mind is as the last human generation upon this planet? You see it now? We are laughable. We are ridiculous. We care about climate change. Oh yeah, we need to take climate change seriously. But you know what? One problem. Let's kill the babies first. What are you protecting the earth for if you don't love the people that are born on this earth. See how hypocritical and how diabolical these people are? But they got you anyway. They got you scared. But the factor of fear, fear is a very powerful tool that the demons have taught the powers that be. I mean, have you looked at the media? Just turn on the media. What are they going to say? We only had 12 years to live. As if they care about human life. If not, ask Mario Cuomo. Well, not the dad, I mean Andrew Cuomo, the son. I lived through Mario Cuomo as well. Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, I grew up in New York all my life. And all my New Yorkers friends and my families that are still there, I tell them, please get out of it. Get out of New York, ladies and gentlemen, because they have something big planned for New York. And God is going to let it happen. See, this is the devil's time. He conspired against. That's why he's going around like a roaring lion to see whom he can destroy in this, especially in these last days. God is warning us, but we keep ignoring him. See, God is very sad. God is not real in our lives because the devil has made sure to keep people living the lies that they will count to get the job. If not, they're going to drop dead, to do this. They are literally controlling your life. They are drunk on power. And you know what power does, right? Power corrupt absolutely. So that's going to be the argument that, wait a minute, due to climate change, we're going to have to make these changes. We're going to have to give the earth a day of rest, which is Sunday. Think it's a coincidence? No. A creation that disrespects life doesn't deserve life. And again, once again, we have been doing that all along through the practice of abortion, homosexuality, transgender, binary, non-conforming, you name it. Unfortunately, God's people makes a big portion of this. In fact, the whole earth have been worked by Satan. And you know what the devil says? Oh, Ruben, poor you. People are not going to listen to you. They're probably going to think you're crazy. And we're gonna make sure that they do think you're crazy. That you are some conspiracy team for not crazy. But the funny thing is that they never prove anything. They just accuse. That's what the devil does. Again, the devil is called the accuser in the Bible. That's all he ever does. He accuses, but he never proves. In the meantime, I'm showing you the proof. I'm sending you links to prove to you of what I say here. So that's the paradigm of division. They even said it so many times. George Bush used to say it all the time, order out of chaos. They mock you people, and you still don't get it. Because you don't understand how Freemason work. You don't understand, you don't want to accept the fact that the United States has always been a Masonic corporation, not a nation. It's a corporation. Okay? And the immigrants, which are part of God's people, they think that they are being helped by Grandpa dementia in the White House when they are being set up to be destroyed. Because America is done. Okay? And they have a great excuse now. Why did you ever believe Grandpa who suffered from dementia? Why did you vote for him? I didn't vote for him. I don't vote for no man. And that's what sets us apart, ladies and gentlemen. Now, all kingdoms, especially the Roman Empire, okay? All kingdoms throughout the earth, throughout history, there always been some division. Because, ladies and gentlemen, when there's no God, ladies and gentlemen, in human relations, then there's always going to be division. Where there's no God, there's always going to be division. Because people don't know what the heck is going on. They don't even understand human nature. They don't understand the enemy that hates humanity, which is the devil. That old serpent called the devil. So I just don't come here to YouTube and just talk about gossip about this and that. Black Lives Matter this. Black Lives Matter that. I don't come to tell you about police brutality this, police brutality that. I don't come here and tell you, oh, the tragedy that's happening in Chicago. People, young men killing each other. No. I come here and tell you the cost of it all. The root cause of it all, which is a spiritual. This is a spiritual battle. That's why the Bible clearly says that God is a man of war. Hallelujah. And so am I on a spiritual level. You don't fight evil with evil. You fight evil with love. You fight evil with wisdom. You fight evil with understanding. You fight evil with compassion. You fight evil. That's what it means. That's what Christ meant when he said to turn the other cheek. Okay. Now, so throughout history, all kingdoms, look what happened in the Roman Empire. The barbarians came and totally destroyed the Roman Empire. Because Rome became divided. In fact, there's a very one of my favorite article in the Bible, which goes to the heart of division. I'm gonna read it to you before I close out. Matthew chapter 12, verse 25 says the following. And Christ knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. And every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. So you see, it was not Abraham Lincoln that said this. You understand? It was the Son of Man, Christ, that said it. It is a shame that we need to be told this because it is so obvious. But what is so obvious to the human mind, it is exactly that we totally disregard and ignore. Has it ever happened to you that you are looking for something, a pen or something, and it happens to be right in front of you? Do you know why the mind plays that on you? To make you understand that the truth is there. Truth is constant. The demons are real. You think they're extraterrestrial or UFOs? Think again. They're always been here. In fact, if you look through past generations and past kingdoms, in the Sumerian Empire, in the Egyptian Empire, you will see the drawings of ships and helicopters. Yeah, flying ships. Okay, you understand? You think that this technology that people are being completely distracted with and controlled by, you think this is new? It has always been here. The only thing this technology is being used to actually control humanity right now. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, before I go, let me leave you with this. If you think that China and the United States hate each other, think again. The United States and China have always been partners. In fact, let me give you this fact if you don't understand. Do you know that the United States owes China $3 trillion? $1 trillion, ladies and gentlemen. Stop. Pause on that for a minute. Let that dawn on you. I remember when 9/11 happened. Do you know all of the scraps, all of the evidence? Do you know what they were being shipped to? To China. But yet, they want you to think that the United States and China are about to go to war. They know the consequences. That will never happen. Okay? Those nuclear weapons that you think are going to, no. People are not going to use it. It's going to be used against our Creator. Silly rabbit. What a silly rabbit humanity have come to be. Silly rabbit the devil have turned humanity into. Silly rabbit tricks are made for kids. Please, wake up. Yeah, nuclear weapons is going to destroy God. Oops. That's it. God is destroyed. He's going to be destroyed with nuclear weapons. Oh, I don't believe in God. He's going to lose at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, please. This whole world, this whole system, not the earth itself, this whole system will be destroyed. And the earth will be shaken to the core with the greatest earthquake that this whole world is going to feel. To me, that will be a glorious and wonderful and beautiful, because I cannot wait for that time. So please understand the psychology of the paradigm of keeping the world divided. Okay? America was founded on divisions, and they loved competitions, even within itself. Okay? For instance, let me give you an example. You got Target, you got Walmart, right? But all the bigwigs in our society are going to be being part. That's why they were not touched by the pandemics. They're not being touched by this experiment being run upon this earth. Because business is going to be centralized. Defund the police thing, police department will be federalized. And the UN, you will see UN boots on the ground. And they won't be asking for any IDs. They won't be asking for what is your name. They will be shooting you down. War is coming, a storm is coming to America. Because America is, remember, she's the second beast. Mentioned once again on chapter 13, Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. Read it. And she's also mentioned on chapter 18, 1 through 4. Revelation chapter 18, 1 through 4. Actually, the whole 18 chapter. Okay? She will be destroyed very soon. But God has to take his people out of this mess. I'm not going to be destroyed. God will take me out of here. See, if you do his will, he will take care of you. I will not see death. And I will see you there. In fact, I will see you in the day of judgment. You think I was and then you would think, oh, wasn't you the one that came on YouTube, well, that was always on YouTube? Yeah, but I kept telling you people, I wasn't going there to be cool, to be, no, I don't come. That's why I don't mind having the number of subscribers that I have, even if it's just one. My channel is demonetized anyway, because the only thing that's monetized upon this earth is demonology, evil things. I used to sell drugs, so I know what I'm talking about. Okay? You want to be a star, you go to Hollywood, you need to sell your soul to the devil. You want to be a big-time politician, you need to be owned and compromised by the devil and controlled by him. That's why you see why you think you see Joe Biden dementia, the so-called president of the United States. He doesn't know where he's at half of the time. He be mumbling, jumping, and why? Because this man is possessed. That's what the devil laughs. You know, he mocks human beings. He mocks his own. He hates humanity. He's having a good old time. He's mocking humanity. And he's telling you to your face, I put him in there. What are you going to do about it? You don't like him? Too bad. He's there. And he's got a nice thing planned for you. Get ready. Your taxes are going up. Your food prices are going to be going up. Your gas prices are already up. Get ready. This is our man. Hillary wasn't going to do it. Hillary was going to give us problems. That's why we didn't select her. She was full. That woman was full of too many demons. She was going to expose us. She was going to be so obvious. Grandpa is giving money away for the people that wants to get the job. In fact, in New York, never mind the French fries and the burger, that the most evil, sneaky, the worst mayor that New York has ever known, Joe de Blasio, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, his name shouldn't be Joe de Blasio, or whatever his name, de Blasio. He should be called Devilation. That's what he should be called. Joe de Blasio? Yeah, it's almost sound like in Spanish, Joe Diablo. What's his name? Is that the first name? I forgot his first name. Diablo. De Blasio? No, why don't you call Joe the blusher, the devlasher, the devil lasher. That's how evil this man is. Now he says, don't mind don't worry about the French fries and the no. Now we giving $100 away if you get a job. See, man, this job must be good because they even rewarding you to have this damn thing in your body. Ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. Please come to your Creator. Ask Him for your sin, the forgiveness of your sins. Follow the 10 Commandments and have a strong relationship with Him. Fast. And don't have to do it. Fast. When I fast, ladies and gentlemen, I go 24 hours straight without eating or drinking. You understand? That's how you fast. May God bless you. And there's more. Probably tomorrow I do the Spanish version if I have time. May God bless you. And remember, I will pray for you because this is a spiritual battle. Okay? You all take care, ladies and gentlemen.